Yeah, muted. Yes. Yeah, muted is... Yeah, muted is right. I did that entire intro while muted, huh? I did all of that while muted, what? Hello, everyone! Welcome in, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day so far, and welcome to the Monday stream. A new week of care trying to learn how to use OBS, I suppose. Hope you're all doing well today. Hello. Kensei, good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. You are the best duckling, and thank you for the hydrate. 1 second. Maddie, congratulations on the first, and good morning, Maddie. Hello. Crimson Owl, welcome on in, and I hope you're doing well. Hello. Hatchney, good afternoon. Soul King, hope you're doing well. Hello. MJM, good afternoon. Hello, everyone. Welcome in, no, we already said hello to Hatchney, but Hatchney! Hello, Hatchney! Arian, good afternoon. I hope you're doing well. Galondir, good afternoon. Afid, good morning, Afid. How's it going? Hello, everyone. You goober. Yeah, it's true. I exist. Oh, you're about to exist, like, for real. Yeah, getting used to the daily rhythm again, Galondir. That's kind of shitty. That transition isn't easy. And Kensei, you are once again the best duckling, securing himself the role for a couple more minutes. God, the sneezes are bad today. Holy shit. Holy crap. How is it going, everyone? Hello. It's Monday, and as such, I'm here. I'm alive. I messed with my OBS, and now things are in different places, and that's weird. Is Phantom Brigade that waifu card game? No. Oh, you mean Chaos Zero Nightmare? Phantom Brigade is a turn-based tactics mech game where you build giant mechs, give them big-ass fucking weapons, and then you time manipulate your way across a battlefield. I think you're referring to Chaos Zero Nightmare. Which we are also playing, but mostly playing on Discord at the moment for like the Discord hangouts. No cards in Phantom Brigade. None. Instead, so far, we have a Crembo and a Maddie who are meching across the countryside. And that's basically what we're doing today. Plan for today is some Phantom Briggy. The plan for tomorrow is the same. I would like to pull up this here schedule. I have once again fabricated the finest of lies for you all. Hold up. Scrolling. There they are, behold.
Yet, be gone. Carl
Alex! Thank you for the 32 months. Sorry about that. Thank you so much, Alex. 32 months. That's a long ass time, dude. Really appreciate it. Got the opposite for me every weekend. I start getting back into my night gaming rhythm, but then it's Sunday evening. Yep, Hatchney, yep. The opposite end of that spectrum. Equally bad, right? So, the schedule for this week. We've got Phantom Brigade today and tomorrow. As always, we'll see whether we actually do that, but for now, I'm in good spirit that we will. Then on a Thursday, I want to check out Layer Zero. So for those of you that haven't heard, Layer 0 finally full released. The 1.0 is either already on the live branch or about to be on the live branch. I don't know. I'd have to ask Code about it. Code is like up to date with that game. But if you don't know what Layer 0 is, Anode Heart is a heavily Digimon inspired creature collector. And the solo dev for Anode Heart then made Layer 0, which is a spin-off. Anode Heart has this cute little card game in it, and Layer 0 is that card game. You know what it reminds me the most of is the old Game Boy Pokemon card game, where you go like across all the different gyms and you like open card packs and shit. That's what Layer 0 really is. We played a bit of the early access of it on a stream. And the 1.0 is, like I said, either already on Live Branch or about to be on Live Branch. And I'm really, really hyped for Layer 0. Then on Friday, I'm going to repeat what we did last week. I'm just going to leave this up to you. We're going to put Phantom Brigade on there. We're going to put Anode Heart on there. We're going to put CZN on there. We're going to put a lot of things on there. But I think in terms of playthroughs, I want to play Phantom Brigade and Anode Heart. I think we're just going to be playing both alongside one another. And you just decide what we're doing Friday. I'm kind of totally cool with just you getting to pick. And then on a Saturday, we have more Primal. Primal, really, really cool. I can't tell you what's happening yet, but you want to be there on Saturday for Primal. I can guarantee you want to be there for Primal Saturday. We've got Shinxi, we've got Hannah, we've got Furthen, we've got Lucky, once again fighting big bad monsters. We're coming towards the end. Primal is only, 11 sessions long, and we're coming up on session 9? So it's getting there. The big boss fight is about to happen. But this Saturday, oh, you aren't ready. Oh, you aren't ready. Just you wait. Speaking of you aren't ready, you're also not ready for Hichi! Good morning, Hichi! How you doing? How's it going with ya? Hello. Ready for a great day? I am ready for a day. I've already had an entire day. Work, kids, house, chores, bullshit. It has been a productive day, and I'm glad to be able to spend the afternoon and evening with you all. And just kind of relax a little bit. It's been a full day, right? That's a good thing. That is a good thing. A full day without any major catastrophes. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan for this week. I'm pretty sure I forgot like a release or 5 that I'm supposed to be covering. As always, we are going to be improvising that very, very heavily. Oh, Hichi, right back at you. Can you believe I still don't remember what I needed to message you about? I just remember that it was kind of like important. But not like, oh, important. More like content creation bullshit important, you know? So not important at all. But I still don't remember what it is. I still don't. Neffy, good afternoon, Neffy. How are you doing today? Hello. I've like 3 times now. No, this is the second time, but it's still ongoing. That's the problem. Usually I remember like somewhere, and then it comes back to me. I go like, that. There was some game or another that I saw, but I don't remember what it was. There was some game or another that I saw and was like, oh, I need to ask Hichi whether she's interested in that. I need to see whether I can play that with Hichi. But I don't remember what it was. Otherwise, like, it was some dumb shit. It was probably some dumb shit, right? Nandan! Good afternoon, Nandan! How are you doing? Hello. So, with the schedule clearly established, I don't know, like, I'm flaring words today. Don't fucking ask me why. We're just not talking like a normal human being. We're talking like a content creator today. Which makes for a nice goddamn change for once. With the schedule established, I want to play video games. I want to play video games. I want to put people into mechs and then throw mechs at like fortifications. Do you want to, in your age, probably a stroke? Wow. Let a guy be excited for his content for once, will ya? Damn. Although you're not wrong. Might probably be happening. Let me get all of this off my screen. And then... that is the wrong game, Karenai. That is just the wrong game. That's Mecharashi. That's also giant mechs, but different. Here we are. Zoop. Get that minimized. And I just realized that nothing's capturing like it should, because we were playing board games last stream. Nice. You all deserve a streamer that actually prepares their shit, honestly. But for some reason it's not even booting. I got 6 more hours until I'm on the way home. Stay safe, Galundia, okay? You've got all the video games before and after, right? You've got all of the before and after still. You got this. Can I find... Why is it not responding? Your mom's not responding? Ooh. Tech issues? Weirdly enough, there is some issue,
The
yeah.
number goes higher. Too high for a simple Dr. Car and Quack.
It didn't know what to do with the word doctor. That's a shame. Menden, thank you so much for the 63 months. That is a whole damn lot, dude. That is a whole lot. Phantom Brigade is not responding. Interesting. Why is it not responding? Let's try that again. Igor, good evening, Igor. Hello, hello. 4 more months for retirement? Yeah, as if we see retirement in our lifetime, and as fucking if, dude. Maybe... this is strange. This is very weird. Very, very weird indeed. It's honestly not booting. What the fuck? Interesting. Hold up. There's life. Life. I can hear it. It's booting up. It's finally doing something. Can I get it to capture? That's the question. Yes! Yes, I can! Behold! I give you video game! Scuff, yeah, some weird scuff. Interesting, interesting. Button. Here we are. We made it. Does anyone remember where we were? I think this is our save. The game exit save. Confirm loading, yes, please. God, I miss Unicorn Overlord, dude. That quote. There, yeah, there we are. There is Maddie and Krembo. Behold, look upon them. We are directly at the end of the tutorial. That's where we ended. Members of the Furlan Freedom Forces have established defensive positions that are anxiously waiting for your next move. It's time to lead them into the next province. So... Oh, no, we're still on the railroad, I suppose. Travel, more provinces await your help. To proceed, you'll need to approach the frontline outpost at the edge of the province and confirm your next destination. Well, that's different from how it used to be. A resupply point, you say? The crawler rests outside a busy border outpost. Outside, your allies are busy preparing defenses, helping civilians, and packing to join you on the road to the next province. A few of the local 3F pilots approach the base, inquiring about joining your squad. Allied outposts in liberated provinces allow you to select your next destination. Select your next destination? Wait, what? Are we doing like lattice shit now? You can also recruit new pilots before you depart. Your squad will automatically recover on the way to the next region. What? It's worth checking out available recruits before departing. Click this button to open the recruit list. Each province has different pilots and the same recruits might not be available at your destination. With just 2 pilots currently at your disposal, this is a good opportunity to expand your roster. We need 1 more person, right? Growing your ranks is essential for survival. Camp supplies might become scarce. Pilots might be critically injured, or you might be pressed for time and unable to camp. Click this button to review the first available pilot. So this is Delta. They'll obviously be renamed. They only have a fatigue of 2. Rookies are inexperienced pilots. You'll need to deploy them on a mission to learn their specialization and start leveling them up, but they can be hired at a low cost. Annoying. Click the button above the portrait to recruit them. I don't want to. Can I look at the others first? Blank slate. This rookie pilot needs field experience to realize their potential. So they don't do anything right now. They're also really, really squishy. Do I have to? No, I don't want... okay, I have to. Select one of the remaining pilots. Some pilots might be veterans. They can be costly to hire and they might already be leveled past the first selectable trait. Veteran pilots might be the right pick if you need to quickly fill a specific role. Click the button above the portrait to hire this veteran pilot or switch to a different veteran pilot. So, we have Short Range King. Shotguns. This pilot is adept at using short range weapons and inflicts more damage with them. Short range damage plus 25%, unit speed plus 2, but minus 1 fatigue limit. And then they have Schadenfreude. The pilot regains some health if they destroy an enemy unit well below 75% health. Fascinating. We also have Tango, Deadeye. A skilled sharpshooter. The pilot deals increased damage with long-ranged weapons, reduced HP and fatigue limit. So we have 15% more long range, but minus 1 fatigue? God, this is so awful, and minus 5 max health. And there is Sprinter. The pilot can push the mechs to move faster than usual. This is really cool for positioning. One thing that snipers suck at is getting into position in the first place. Coolant Surge. Heat dispatch is massively increased. Sonar Enthusiast? Or Glass Cannon, what? The pilot is adept at pushing their mech to their limit but trades increased damage from mech integrity. 45% more damage, but minus 45% body armor. Crass. Pilot heals a small amount when mech starts to overheat. Heals even more if the mech is standing in water while overheating. And then last but not least, Expert Marksman can further improve damage from long-range weapons. 40% more. Damn! Let's go pick them up. What is that resource? That is... Unit cores. We don't really want to spend our unit cores on that, but sure. With 4 pilots at your disposal and a new mech being assembled in the workshop, you're ready to depart for the next province. Time to pick a destination. Click this button to open the world map. Oh, this is very different. Oh, this is very, very different. The occupation forces are holding the rest of Furlan and vastly outnumber your team and the rest of the 3. However, there's always a weak link, a place where the enemy grew complacent, neglected maintenance, or left valuable targets unprotected. Furlan Freedom Forces will provide you intel about enemy vulnerabilities. In some cases, there will be only one obvious choice. In other cases, you can choose between multiple destinations with their own pros and cons. Click this button to select the destination suggested by the Resistance, which is Hosfred. Local Forces Army, easy target, heavy flaws. The heavy mechs in this province deploy without secondary equipment and are easier to destroy. Fascinating. Once you selected a potential destination, you can review the available intel here. This panel is similar to mission preview and can list important modifiers, enemy strength, and other details. Okay. We no longer free travel? Oh. The enemy is still reeling from your attacks in Headmark. Press the advantage, identify vulnerable targets, and open up the path to the mountains. The ground you gain here will be a safe haven for your allies and civilians fleeing the occupation. The tactical map lights up with enemy signatures. You've reached hostile territory. It's time to pick your next target. Are we no longer free traveling? Oh. Oh, I don't know whether I like that. So, the way that Phantom Brigade used to work, for all of you that don't know, is you freely drove on the overworld, open world style. You freely drove around. You found enemies patrolling, you ambushed them, you found outposts that you got to jump on. You didn't have any of this. This didn't exist. And you just kind of drove around. Your ultimate goal was this capital here. This map is actually fairly similar, if not the same map. I remember the capital being like next to water like this. Your goal was this capital, and the reason why the old system wasn't good was because by the time that you had cleared over here, you had found every single bloody mech part available in the game. Like, all of your units were like close to being maxed, there was no room to grow anymore, and it felt like... sneezing. And it felt like you still had like 20 provinces left to clear, which just felt like a chore, right? The pacing was off. If I'm understanding this right, they removed the open world thing completely? And I don't like that at all. Let's see what we have, shall we? Progress by defeating vulnerable targets around the province. Some targets are more challenging, but progress the objective more. Yeah, there's Bunker Breach, for example. But we need to get 3 progress, so we need to do all 3 anyway. There's a mech army over here. Conditional rewards armor, unit cores, weapon subsystems, guaranteed weapon long range, basic components, and thruster subsystems. Cool. I kind of want to get there first. Oh, they're moving. Look at that, they're moving. In that case, I really want to get them out of the way first. Hope it's a limited thing, this railroading. I hope so too, because one of the cool things about the old system was your ability to go back and forth and like run into other patrols along the way and like deal with other patrols. And like be able to like pedal back and like do other things. That was really nifty. Second mission will be set back. Will set back the enemy delayed regrouping in. I can't catch up to... Can I catch up to that? I mean, I can ambush them like this. Let's see... Workshop. Is this done or nah? Like, how much longer will this take? We don't have unit cores? I think that's done. It built the 3rd mech. This part's a bit confusing. So we can't build another because we spend all of our cores on recruiting a pilot. I didn't want to recruit. Dude. Enemy regrouping in now. What bullshit is this? Who designed this shit? All mission opportunities have expired. Left unattended, the enemy gains ground in the province. The enemy hunter squad had an opportunity to locate the base. The base made a quick escape under fire, but one of the mechs was damaged. So, fuck all of that. What bullshit is that? You give me 3 objectives. One of them runs you around so long that you cannot catch up to them. Who the fuck designed that shit? The fuck? That is awfully designed. I guess it's funny because we're talking about the way that it used to work versus this new map system. In the old map system, you had a lot of patrols like coming in and out and moving in and out and constantly being out of range and constantly despawning. That was fine because the way that the timer worked was vastly different. Hey Shake, how you doing? Good way to farm up more gear. Not my point. Not my point at all. But sure. So, I can see where they're going. They're clearly going away from me, so we're not dealing with that shit. We're just going somewhere else. We're just going somewhere else. The point that I'm making is that directly after the tutorial, this is an awful fucking way to introduce, like, your output system. And the way that the rest of the game is gonna flow. Like, that's gameplay-wise really fucking stupid. The base comes alive with the sound of boots crashing against the floor. In the hangar, an engineer shouts his instructions to the crew and a pilot rushes to prepare. The squad awaits your orders. So we have a 3rd mech that we haven't built. We can see one on-site contact. What is that? A couple. 4. We don't know where. We need to breach a bunker. Let's see what our squad says. So, we have a new thing. Thank you. That I need to edit. There we go. He's very naked. Very naked. Hey, Loki, you are the best duckling. How you doing? Hello, hello. So what do we have? What do we have for primary weapon? I feel like... I'm going to tell you this now. Old Phantom Brigade, I did not like sniper rifles. Sniper rifles had like a really funky problem in Old Phantom Brigade, as in they were supposed to be highly accurate. They never were. Let's see whether that's still true, shall we? So we have a really long range optimal range, which is good. The new pilot that we just picked up is a long range pilot. We have a scatter pattern as well as our effective range here, clearly starting beyond 100 meters. Really good unit damage, decent pilot damage, really decent structure damage. And then one shot, 106 heat gen, 600 projectile speed, 5 mass. What this is going to suffer from is not being in position. So we need to find a way to deal with this. For now, we're going to forego a sidearm. We're going to deal with that later. And I think I'm going to stick this on a medium. We're going to stick this on the Nox medium torso that we found. This should help with some heat dissipation, hopefully. No pilot pod. We have a heatsink. Standard heatsink. Standard R5 common reactor. T2 endurance thrusters. So these require 4 power. 70 thrust, 60 heat gen. Cool, cool, cool. And then we're going to stick medium stuff on it. Do we have more heat sinks by any chance? There is an improved cooling heavy legs. I think I'd just prefer to stick medium. Jason! Hello, Jason. How you doing? Hello, hello. There is improved cooling. I don't know how relevant that's going to be, I'm going to be honest with you. And then we have a cargo rack. Enables the mech to carry considerable loads, increasing the available salvage budget. Not every cargo can be delivered by road. Oh, interesting. 15 salvage bonus, but it does require more mass. We probably don't want the mass on this mech specifically. We do want to carry this on someone. Was it Maddie that had the additional backpack weight reduction thing? Was it Maddie? Yeah, 0.8 mass. This weighs basically nothing on Maddie. There we go. So we stick this on Maddie. Then for a pilot, we take our new sharpshooter. And said sharpshooter needs to be messed with. Oh, we've got different traits this time. Hold up, shit, I didn't even read. I thought it was the same preset pilots. It's not. We have Cool Head. 15% more heat dissipation, -1 fatigue limit, -5 health. 10% more weapon damage because of weapon training. Stabilized. Weapons that normally lose accuracy while moving can be fired at full precision for a short time. That's fucking funky. We still have Sonar Enthusiast, but now we have Overcritical. I like the old one more. The critical hits made by this pilot are more damaging, but they gain experience slower. Very interesting. And then Ice Cold is able to significantly increase the max heat dissipation. We might be able to fire this thing more. That's interesting. Could it carry all my... So, I'm gonna pull a random name from the list, everyone. Minus experience? Yeah, minus experience annoys me a lot. I like the old one more. We have a list, and once I pull a name, I'm going to ask you a random number between 1 and 10. That's the amount of random buttons I'll press. And then I'll ask you whether you want to keep that, or you get 1 reroll if not. And our first person today is going to be... Hold up, it crashed. Of course it did. Loki! Loki, give me a number between 1 and 10. Neffy is correct. It did crash immediately. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And everyone gets one potential redo. You want to keep this one or reroll? Keep or reroll? You said Crash, and why did I never see his name? He's a bandicoot. Reroll, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. Now you have a helmet. Loki, do you want a call sign? What's your call sign? What do you want? Anything? Or we can do that. Our current call signs are Murder, Death, Chainsaw, and Kitsune. Very varied. So, like, the world's your oyster. You can have whatever you want. Now, if a helmet and a scar you allegedly didn't cause. Yeah, I know. No, this is a scar from a real accident, not a scar that I self-inflicted to look cool. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Reject God. Wow. Wait, reject God or reject God? That's... I don't know about that. We're doing this in one word. I don't know about that. Okay, there you go. Very edgy. Very edgy. Cool. That's not how that works. Let's go back to the briefing. Yeah, Scott. Then let's put Loki on there. Please add. Thank you. You have to double click it. There we go. We can't build a fourth mech. We don't have that. We'll give you a color scheme. You know what? We'll give you a color scheme right now. Let's go do the color scheme right now. Just like blank is a bit... Loki, any favorite colors? Any like color scheme you like? Give me like a primary color. And then I'll pick something. Is it yellow? Do we even have yellow? Why do we not have... sort of. Blue and orange. Blue and orange. Can we do something like that? It's all presets, unfortunately, so blue and orange might be a bit difficult. I can give you one of the two. I think blue overall just looks better, if I'm being honest. I like this one. Let's do that. There you go. Really good cover color, so that like you won't be seen in the hills while you're trying to snipe people. Yeah, blue blends in perfectly to the environment. Page 2 in the middle is blue and orange, yeah, but it looks like shit. That's the problem. Our first bunker breach. Let's have a look. An inside map. Did we have inside maps previously? Damn. We've already breached the bunker. Let's see what we're doing. I am not used to... This is a troubleshooter map, dude. This is just a troubleshooter map. How fucking cool is that? I'm getting ready for like some fucking wolves to attack me with elemental powers. Nifty. However, you have limited intel on the garrison of this underground complex. The depth made it impossible to pinpoint the enemy position in advance. The enemy is unaware of your presence. Move carefully and eliminate every hostile squad you encounter. But where are we going? Is our goal just to kill? Our goal might just be to kill? Okay. Let's see whether we can get vision. Let's see whether we can not get vision like that. There, I would like to like sort of avoid people crashing into one another. And then maybe we get the shield up front. But we do need to do something with the entire 5-second timeline, huh? Do we though? We don't. They don't know we're here. They will soon. I believe that wholeheartedly. I don't hear anything. That worries me a lot. That worries me a lot. What if we just like pull up behind that? Oh wait. Let Maddie like solve this first and then we adjust based on where Maddie's going. These cars don't matter, right? Like, they're not mine, therefore they don't matter. Mildly struggling with the concept of moving in 5-second chunks because I do just want to like step by step, but it obviously gives the enemy like 3 seconds to do something. Huh. If I was an enemy, where the fuck would I be? We have line of sight on like a bunch of things. I still don't know what it wants me to do, if I'm being entirely honest with you. I still don't know what it wants me to do. What if we just get to the end? Oh, Maddie's... I forgot Maddie's also long range. We're really not doing all that well with all that short range, huh? Send. As long as no one crashes, everything is fine. Aha! Contact has been established. New enemies detected. Seen one sniper rifle this patch and it was the tutorial one, depending on who you asked. Corgi. It's a downgrade. Oh, you mean in terms of sniper rifles? There's a major update. Yes, so 2.0 is out. 2.0 is out, Korg. I don't know how much I like the world map now. The fact that the world map doesn't seem to be open world anymore is, in my opinion, like a loss. I don't know yet. I have to play more to really be able to tell you. And obviously, I haven't played Phantom Brigade for so long. Like, I played on original launch, right? Like, it's been a good bloody while since we played. We're gonna come under immediate fire here. Like, just a lot of fire. Just everyone firing all at once, huh? Okay. You feel like they tried very hard to shoot their own feet? I mean, did you see the sword, like the sword melee system at launch? Yeah, I can believe that. Do we want to fall back here? I'm kind of tempted to have Krembo fall back and just like hold here. Let them come in. Because this guy's trying to... Is that a... What is that? What are you? It's a machine gun. You're trying to shoot through this with a machine gun. You are very brave. I thought this was a fucking beam for a second. What the fuck is this supposed to be? There's no way that matters, right? Like, they're all just shooting the shield. So we just kind of hold here, let Krembo fall back, and then we set up like a rifle here into, I don't know, this guy towards the end. Let's do that. Or maybe we don't do that while Maddie's firing missiles. Or maybe we do that while Maddie's firing missiles. Who knows, you know? No, wait. Hold up. I'm being silly. This is a long-range sniper rifle. This long-range sniper rifle wants to be all the way back here. Where it can actually be in range of things. See? No, that works. That's better. Krembo. We're just gonna fall back. Like, fuck it, let them. Let them go around the corner. Whatever. And then we can... Fuck, we can shield here. We can... If we wanted to, we could be, like, really careful and just shield here. In case they eat through the walls. They might. This is so long range, it won't matter. This is so overheated, it will matter. And then we have a heat problem there, too. Charon dupe? Ah, rough. That one sucks. First experimental shots. Let's see how this goes. Oh, that's the first tank down. They did eat, like, through a considerable chunk of this. Congratulations. You accomplished something. Let's start with this. No matter what happens, this shot always happens, right? That should take, like, a good chunk of that out. And then while we're sitting here, we're lining up the first sniper rifle shot. We're waiting for this guy to come around. That's good enough for me. That's just good enough for me. There will be shooting. There will be fire. Second one. I would very much like if this waited just a little bit. I love that collision there. Big fan of that potential collision. Which shotgun is that? This is the first mission past the tutorial. So, yes, that's the shred. This is literally the first mission after tutorial. Infernal. You got a Hugo dupe yesterday? Hugo dupe is great, though. Hugo dupe pretty cool. That's that. We can do, like, fun things here, right? This tank is toast. There's no world in which that tank isn't toast, right? We hold this. I don't know how much I believe in this guy being dead, if I'm being entirely honest with you. But I want to believe. It depends. My experience with sniper rifles is that you can't rely on them. And that's my opposite of what I want out of a sniper rifle, right? Hey, ring song. Let's see. If it goes bad, it goes bad. Okay, this already went bad. This went very bad. So what happened with that rifle? The first rifle shot goes wide. Because 100% accurate. What the I fucking hate sniper rifles so much. Okay, someone explain sniper rifles to me. Someone just explain sniper rifles to me. It says 100% accuracy. First one misses. Second one, any minute now. There's the second one. Also misses in a standstill, by the way. We're not under fire. No one's like under duress. We're not moving. Why? Why are sniper rifles so shit? We're not playing that. We're like so not. So now we're stuck in a bad place, right? There's a whole Steam discussion about snipers in 2.0. I was hoping snipers in 2.0 were different from snipers in 1.0, but snipers in 1.0 had the same problem, which is why I stopped using them immediately. Actually, there's a lot of things I stopped using very, very early on. Can it be covered from the tank rack? I doubt it. The shot goes wide. It hits like... It impacts like... here, hold up. We can... The first one... Wait, did that connect? That goes through its hitbox! Excuse me. That's a hit. Fuck you. So that's the first one, and then the second one. The second one, now it's a static target, by the way. Static target that isn't moving and is busy with other things. We're not under fire, we're not moving, we're stabilized and everything. 100% hit chance? Nothing. Misses again. Well, nothing to it but like to try and set the next shot, right? But now they're in minimum range, so now we have a problem. Now we have a huge problem because when are we starting to take fire? Immediately? Not immediately. Can we get a shot off? We're overheated already. We could try to walk this back while shielding the entire time. If there's ever a time when we're not on a fire... Wait, we're not on a fire here, right? No, we are. Is there a time when we're not on a fire? Here. That's the first time we're not getting attacked. It's already attacking that early. God, that sucks. And the entire time before that, we're just standing there going, no. There. And this is the first moment, and the accuracy is bad as well. Okay, so next move. If this is coming for us, and it's going to impact us at 1 second into the turn, right? This is waiting and moving, very funky. Very funky. That technically means we don't need to deal with him, but it also means I should. Let's go shoot at... Well, that's about right. Shoot at that guy. But before that happens, we're going to move just a little bit. I want there to be enough time to stabilize and to stay, to be stationary. Heat, question mark, heat here. These are guided missiles, so I don't give a shit. And then, hold up, we need to wait for a tiny little bit. We need to wait in this direction. The wait system unchanged, unaccountably. Next turn, I'd have to step out first. When are they stop? Oh, they're not attacking us anymore. So by the time that we're done moving, they are done attacking us. So why the fuck are we bothering to keep moving then? There's no point in doing that, is there? Let's just see whether we can kill that. If they've stopped attacking us, we might as well keep standing where we are, right? Well, the XCOM meme bullshit. Right. I'm just gonna double tap this. 85%. Good luck, Crembo. Oh! We got a leg! Get them leggies! Good, that's crashing, that's crashed. There's a missile still impacting. Can we get that missile No, we can't get the missile right now. Alright, replay! There's the sniper rifle. That went to the dome. And then the second one impacts as well. Okay, that did well. That did really well. Tank over here. Pilot concussed. Pilot not dead, pilot concussed. What's the damage that we've been taking? Crembo has been getting the shit kicked out of him. Maddie's fine. Wait, why is Maddie fine? They're firing. Everything's going wide. Oh. There's like 3 damage, 3 damage. That's it. Okay, so they barely impact Maddie at all. And then we concuss the pilot there, okay? You don't wanna? You got this, Galundir. Stay safe, okay? So, this guy is actually still crashing and then trying to attack us. That's brave. That's heroic. This guy's trying to attack and then dash towards us. Are you trying to, like, run into us? That's pretty rude. And then the tank is gone? Wait, but the pilot's not dead. You're just concussed. Oh, never mind. 0 out of 25 health. Apparently pilot concussed is the same as pilot deceased. Alright. Let's not overkick the heat here. Can I get this in early? I want to get this in early. So early. We have time to just get into cover, huh? Let's just get into cover. And then we wait until this thing is done attacking. Which is here. Then we move out. And then while we're here, you can have cluster missiles. Its range brackets hurt me. What, the fact that the cluster missile is like mid-range instead of long-range, Infernal? Is that why? Thank you, Game. I am fine. Hey, Maddie, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Is that it? Is that the song? Melee missiles? Exactly. Have you heard of the concept of an impact lance, Infernal, by any chance? Do you know what an impact lance is? Let me know. Nope, okay. An impact lance is literally a lance, like the shit that you have while you're on horseback. And at the tip of it is a shaped charge. So when you drive the point of the lance into like armor plating or a joint or tank treads, it blows up. Is that practical? No, that's why it's a 40k weapon. But they are hilarious, is what they are. The one thing they are is fucking funny, if you ask me. So our attack here is super late, right? Which means I do need to defend against that still. That keeps going for a while longer. If they even make it that far, but that's a different problem. We just walk up during this. How much longer can you do this, dude? Rude. Let's shunt all of these a bit back. Because I want them to end as soon as the last projectiles come in. Yeah, right roughly there. And then... shotgun. Maddie. That means we need to get Maddie out of the way. Like, we really just need to get Maddie out of the way. After those missiles are done, we leave. Alright. We've got a clear line of fire. One clear line of fire. He gets back up. Here's the block. He's still alive. Melee missiles go melee. Pilot concussed. Why is that pilot not deceased? And that leaves us with one guy who's dashing and then gonna try to sidearm attack because they lost their main arm. Cool. In other words, good luck, asshole. Wait, what is it saying? Hold up, let me clear this. So let's try to evaluate this. So it's saying optimal 2x crit range. I don't know why. It's probably because optimal range? No idea. We have an 86% range fit. I don't know why that is. They are within our optimal range, but apparently they're not optimal. The Scud missile have to fly up and come down again. I didn't know this was an inside mission, Infernal. I'm an LRM connoisseur myself. I like my missiles to be long range and missiles, and also many. But this is the first bunker busting mission I ever did see, and I figured we were breaking into a bunker, not we're in the bunker breaking it. That one got me a bit, not gonna lie. That one did take me out of nowhere. Hello. And then honestly, because you're trying to... No, you're just trying to do dumb shit. That's what you're trying to do. Never mind. Ah, we missed. Boom. Didn't miss that one. Oh no, we did. And that's the pilot. Cool. That was the first encounter. That was the only encounter. Okay, that was not great. Boom myself with a heavy missile you got? Yeah, baby! Mutually assured melee, Infernal. Mutually assured melee. How big is the bunker? I remember the max being building sized? Yes. Absolutely correct. Some XP. We're getting levels already. Why are we leveling so fast? I don't get it. I don't get why the leveling progression is so rapid. That feels really weird. We got a new unit core, so we can build another one. It blew up in my face. Oh, did they close the distance before it came out and land? Yeah. Rewards. We get a Mark II reactor shunt. Cool. T1 reach and the core. And then for salvage, I fucking hate SMGs. So I'm not gonna grab that. We have 100 salvaging budget. Let's go grab parts. We just in general don't have a hurricane. We can grab all of this. And then the rest is all salvage, I believe. We can feed this, I suppose, into like tech stuff. We'll grab it to have it, but I'm not happy about it. Hey, Chrono. SMGs are good though? Nah. How you doing, Chrono? And Craig, good morning. It hit the roof! Oh, I gotcha. Oh, I gotcha. It hit the roof. Oh, and then it spawned a new thing. I see. Okay. So it's not... Wait, what the fuck is all of this? Oh, okay, so it's not as static as I feared it would be. I still don't know whether I super love the new system. So we've got one mech relatively damaged, everyone else is kind of okay. Loki isn't feeling too great, and then we have a rookie. But if I go to workshop, I can make a new mech frame, right? Oh, hold to build. And then how long does this take to build? That's the thing that kind of still gets me. I don't know how long this takes. Is it done now? It's not done instantly, right? Zoe! Hello, Zoe! How's it going? How are you today? And Freb, hello Freb. Brethren, welcome to the flock. Want a fast-firing light weapon, I'll get my light machine gun. If I want a fast-firing light weapon, I'll get cluster missiles. Everything in the workshop gets built whenever you camp, travel, or resupply. Why? Who made that? Why? Why did they make it? I don't know. You know what it feels like? The new overworld stuff feels like they wanted to make like a lattice map roguelike. You know, where you travel from node to node, and then in between travel you get to add like cards to your deck and shit like this, right? I don't really like that part at all. All they needed to do, this is going to be controversial because I reckon for players that have been keeping up with Phantom Brigade longer than I have, I really only did a playthrough on launch. In my opinion, all they needed to do at launch was to either add more parts and add more shit, or to not have you be able to get everything in the first 2 provinces. So that way there is a reason to do more provinces and then to string them together somehow. And now we have like this weird new province system that isn't this open world thing anymore. Now we have this. It's a weird hybrid. I think this can work, but why is it so hybrid-y? You know what I mean? Like, this feels strange. Patrols such as these aren't the biggest threat out there, but they can interfere with more important operations or threaten the mobile base. Neutralize the enemy forces in the area. So bring the same people, but now we have 1 fatigue going on to 2 fatigue, so we can't bring Loki to more than this fight. And then afterward, Loki needs to rest. But we're about to rest anyway, so it's fine. Now we have a weird Slay the Spire hybrid progression. I don't want to call it that, but that's exactly my first thought. That's the first thing that came to mind. Why are we on a lattice map now? Which is exactly what that thing is, right? The FTL style. It's weird to call it popularized by Slay the Spire because FTL was such a gigantic game as itself. But Slay the Spire is the game that like stuck around longer in more of the mainstream, right? Whereas FTL really only managed to like penetrate the gaming space. But yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Commander, we're detecting a spotter painting your position. Take them out. Let's not find out what they're planning to drop on our heads. I mean, we have a sniper. Let's see whether they can do that. Are you the spotter? You have a sniper rifle and a handgun. And what the fuck is that thing on your back? Is that a drone? Is that another mech? What is that? I want it. Who knows? I'ma kill it. And then we've got tanks, 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 and more tanks. And of course, we still don't have the ability to pre-deploy our mechs correctly, so now my sniper mech is all the way up front instead of being all the way up here where they have line of sight on things. And even then, this isn't like great. We're still gonna take those shots. It's gonna be fine. Missiles, missiles, missiles. We're not gonna be firing these for a while, huh? We can fire them while on the move, I don't mind. So we can start firing them here. I want to start cooling down as fast as possible, that's the main thing. I can't hear you read dialogue without suddenly being transported to a big boat. A big boat? Zoe, we need to play more. We need to play more. The worst part for me is you can't really go and do a MechWarrior mercenary life of just collecting parts. The one thing that the old campaign did correctly was like this guerrilla warfare style dip in and out kind of thing, right? And that was really cool. It's a backpack, isn't it? So one thing, backpacks were introduced after I stopped playing. Backpacks weren't there at launch. I don't know what they are. My first backpack is this. And that already fascinates me, so I have no fucking idea what any of the other backpacks are. Please don't tell me. Let me run into them and die to them first. But that will explain why I might not know them at all. Because I've never seen a backpack before this one. Send it. Very light engagement early on. Let's see whether the sniper rifle hits anything. Oh my fucking lord! Hell yeah! We got one! Whee! We did get one. Missiles on that tank. You just have like the shots, huh? What is my range? And why can I not see it? It's like there, and then it fades. I cannot see my range like on the terrain. Is it because I'm too high up and it doesn't project the ring correctly? That's exactly what it is. That is very funny in a way that is awful. And then this never changes, huh? That's also interesting. There's no point where we can get the missile mech out of the way, right? That missile, by the way, is looking pretty suspect. That was a tank, correct? No vision on that. You know what? That might actually just be it. That might actually just be it. You have a very, very good point. Okay, let's fuck off then. Can we do a little dash, make a little jump, get down tonight? Oh no, he's singing again. God, why is this stupid streamer always singing? Fucking awful. You can barely call that singing. One shoot. One more shoot. Beautiful. Maddie, you're being aggressed upon. That missile launcher, please. And then there's no rule that says I have to stand here and take these shots, right? Nowhere in the rules does it say that a mech can't play basketball. These are friendly missiles. Remember, friendly fire isn't. So those missiles coming in are immediately not going to hit shit, right? Like they're going to collide with that building over there. So that protection I don't believe. And they're probably not going to do any damage to it either, because they aren't primed yet when that happens. What worries me is that this thing and this isn't doing anything. Heavy tank with machine gun and an auto cannon. MLS, MLS. Sniper handgun, okay. What do I do with Krembo? Do we want to go around? Do we just like want to go around and see whether we can flank this? Somehow? I don't wanna. I kinda wanna. But how best to do that? How best to approach this? Rye, hello Rye. Please restart to prevent any further attempts at music. You can run over another mech, but you can't stomp through a house. Honestly, I kind of liked that previously, because it had you consider infrastructure and shit. I did like that housing was a bit more permanent. Like, you could get rid of it with heavy fire and shit, but whether you did was another matter entirely. Not having thrusters here is kind of killing me. Kind of killing my vibe, not gonna lie. Fuck it. Let's front it. In the meantime, just on the very weird off chance that something's gonna go wrong here, this isn't gonna do anything, but we might as well have it up. Let's see. Hey, Pampers, how you doing? Hello, hello. Okay, so we have missiles going out into that target, and then they're connecting late. Ah, that might not be the greatest idea I've ever had. It'll be fine. We have a shotgun moving that way, and then we've got sniper shots into that mech. You know what? No. No. We're gonna retarget this. This doesn't have the... Oh, it doesn't have the arc for it. Interesting. Let's do that. Wait. The weight system. I'm still not over the fucking weight system, dude. Are we getting shot? Yes. Will it matter like a whole lot? No. And these don't matter, and this is too overheated. But we're getting into some level of cover afterwards. There we go. Let's see. Onward. Missiles are out. First connect. Wow, nice one. Ooh, the second one also immediately going in. Unfortunately, hit the off arm. We didn't hit the main weapon because that was turned towards us. That I like. Let's see the other side real quick. How's the rest going? Here are missiles. We're shooting this thing. Not too great. This is doing barely anything here. Oh boy. That's not fantastic. This sniper, however, is crashing, and it will be crashing for the foreseeable turn. Very cool. Meaning, we can counter snipe it. That should take care of that. What is all of this? What is this? Oh, what? Oh, that's the... There's an airstrike. That's what's happening. Okay. We can deal with that. I'm just gonna believe that this works. And then while we're here, we go back in there. Cool. We do need to dodge this here too, right? Is this ever hitting us? No, this is never even hitting us. It looks like it is, but it's just not impacting us at all. That's cute. A really shitty hit chance. We're gonna go for that shot anyway because we might as well. Then Krembo. This is kind of like the bad point, right? This is where it gets real bad. We want to shoot this thing as much as we can, especially because they turn towards us. In between, let's go shield here. Shots, 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 shots. We're going to just take shots here as much as we can. And then I think we go right back to blocking. Because, oh my god, this shield. This is the rest of the turn. The rest of the turn is just blocking. You are crashing. God, this is bad. Airstrike is not yours? It's not. That's probably what that backpack is. Never mind. They're gone. Okay, that is all dodged, and we eat a missile for our trouble. Quick check. That sniper shot was obviously wasted. How did that one fare? This one had like really bad hit chances. And it went so wide it isn't even funny. Cool. Didn't expect it to hit. Would have just been nice. So now we have to deal with a shit ton of tanks. Just a ton of tanks, huh? Are they trying to, like, evacuate? What is this mission type? One problem that I'm having is I barely ever know what the hell my objective is. Was that always like this? Was that always like this? Like, I don't remember is the problem. But I have no fucking idea what my objective is. Do I need to stop them from reaching that? What do you want me to do? I don't know. That's just the missile coming in, right? And there's no dodging that. We could dash out of the way. That dislodges the missile, right? That's how that works. And then... we could fire at that. Now we don't have the missile on us anymore. We're being targeted by something. But here we don't have the opportunity to dash. We could try and run behind this building. Let's do that, actually. Want to run here, simply because I hope that it eats some of the missiles. And then while there, that looks... what if we don't run exactly like that? What if we just go like here? And then we wait a little. And then we move like fully into this. There. Back to Krembo, back to the problem. A million fucking shots. What is this? What is that? Is that tank landing? Is that a new tank? No. What is happening here? What is this up and down bullshit? I have no worldly idea what the fuck that's supposed to be. I know that we're far enough away to like not really be afraid of that. So we're not going to be. We're just going to pretend that these shotgun shots have been doing something for us. And then, in the meantime, we have shields, like, pointing in weird directions. Oh, I don't know about this. One less tank. Two less tank. That dash didn't do anything to get rid of that missile. You think that might be a movement bug? It's really fucking confusing is what it is, I can tell you that. Like, in fact, there's a lot of really confusing things happening at the moment. I'm not gonna lie. Not the biggest fan of that. At the moment, I felt like... So I'm working off of memory, obviously, for those of you that don't know. I'm purely working off of memory here, because it has been more than 2 years since last we played. But I don't remember... Like, I remember getting into Phantom Brigade when it released and going like, yeah, no, like, I get this. Like, the melee system was a bit weird and arcane, and, like, I don't think anyone really understood how to make melee not suck dick for a good long while. But... I don't remember ever sitting in front of, like, 1.0 and going like, I wonder how this works. It was all in all, like, fairly, not simple, but fairly easy to comprehend. I find myself asking a lot more questions right now, not because the game has suddenly gotten more complex, but because nothing makes sense. And I don't know why that is. It does worry me. You can, of course, make the argument, well, Care, you're just old and decrepit now. That's the problem. Like, listen, old man, right? Do the British still not model the missiles? Best melee back then was shield plus dash. Yeah, just dash into guys with shields, correct. They don't seem to. Like, we see missiles and they are not moving. You're right, they're not moving. I hadn't even considered that yet. I had not even thought about it. That's mostly going to do nothing to us. That's mostly going to kill it. And then, honestly, we just keep walking. We just keep walking. We can make it to that eventually. We can, in fact, just call Kara Boomer because I boomed myself with my own fucking rocket launcher. Sure. Hey, Adrelian. You are just old and decrepit now? Yeah. I have to own that, huh? What? Wait, what was that? What just happened? Huh? What? Deflection off of what? Particularly charged air? Huh? What is that? What? What? Huh? Back when I played, the only full-on pilot casualty I had was due to a mistimed dash followed by eating a full barrage to the face. I think we still made it through without a pilot death last time. Doesn't seem all that likely now, considering, like, we're already not doing well. Projectile wind fuck work! Highly accurate. Highly accurate. What are you doing? Attacking. But in like the funniest way. You found the funniest position to be attacking from. Cool. Like, they're doing so well. Like, I'm even giving it enough time. Like, once again, it's going up and down somehow. Like, this tank is just going up and down. It's flying. And I don't know why. We're going to go around here. Oh, we're just going to walk back. God, I hate shotguns. It doesn't help that 2 out of the 3 weapons we're currently fielding are weapons I despise. That was a nice hit. That's a nice connection. And there we go. You didn't anoint the missile with the sacred oil, so it went off-road and complained. Wrong rune, wrong incantation. Machine spirits on permanent vacation. Got it, obviously. Praise the Omnissiah, his works that are divine. Foolish are thou mortals to try and understand that which is above you. You're of course entirely correct. All a lowly player like me needs to understand projectile come up, projectile come down. We took so much damage. No. I don't wanna. Survive the mission unscathed. And now Krembo's level 5. Why are we leveling this crazily? Why is leveling so fast? Also frame integrity half. Oops. Low-key. Full fatigue. Full health. Some damage. So now everyone and their mother needs to rest. We've got an MB3 line. There it is. Oh, it's happening now. Oh, now it's happening. We have a sword. That's not a sword. That's sheet metal, darling. That's just sheet metal. It's sheet metal with liquid cooling. It just seems fast because it doesn't tell you what happens after level 5, yeah. Probably. There has to be something that happens, right? So that backpack of yours, can I see what the fuck that was? No? No, I can't? Cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Everything's a melee weapon with the right attitude? Correct. Been setting up a mod pack for a Minecraft server in the corner since a mod we've been waiting on finally got a major update. A little troubleshooting and hunting for potential issues. And nothing works. The end. Good luck. I'm gonna pick this up. We're not gonna pick this up. Although it's a different sniper rifle, huh? What are we running on? An SR3 dice? That's just better, right? This is lower optimum range, which is kind of nice. A Bein. This is the German word for leg, by the way, for all of my non-Germans out there. We're gonna take all new mech parts that I haven't seen yet. I do want this Hurricane. And then this just goes into salvage, I suppose. I just like when your mech design is called leg. Exactly. Say it with me now. Integration hell. Whoever keeps repeating hell as other people has never tried to install mod packs. That's correct. Strap on some anti-tank mines on a piece of rebar, call it an impact hammer. Like I said, impact lances over sure. Impact lances. 40k impact lances. You've successfully disrupted enemy operations and yourself and created a foothold in the area for resistance forces. Open combat is beginning to break out all over the province and the enemy is scrambling for reinforcements. It's time to strike bigger targets. An allied squad flags down the mobile base. They're moving supplies abandoned by Cascad and offer to resupply you. We can have a unit core or we can have basic components. Give me my unit core. We can't do shit with any of this because we need to like rest for 1,000,000 years now. Because everyone and their mother is depressed and one of our mechs is falling apart. So let's set up camp. In order to set up camp, we can only have 3 people rest, which is fucking stupid. Limit number of mechs and pilots can... why? That's so dumb. The end yourself felt important. I mean, we have disrupted ourselves heavily. Heavily. Hope 1. Why is it only hope 1? Where is all of the hope coming from? Perfect fit. This is a random event that could be based on mech equipment conditional chance, but you're not going to tell me. Mechs and pilots compete for recovery slots? Yes. And if you can figure out a good reason as to the why of it all, do let me know. Reaper. Okay, what? This is event depends on pilot behavior in combat. They compete half? What do you mean by compete half, Infernal? Explain yourself. This is event depend on pilot behavior in combat. Cool. Like, how can I trigger this? Can I do this again? Do I just need to kill a lot of people? Doctor sleep. Satisfied with knocking out multiple enemies in the last fight. Relates to pilot event enemy pilot takedown. Finish the enemy. Okay. I honestly don't know why these things are happening or how I could re-trigger them, so I'm just going to accept that they're happening. I don't know how hope works. Hope is gained when you progress the campaign and lost when the enemy gains an upper hand. We had hope 3 before. Now we have less hope, but the enemy has never gained the upper hand on anything. We've just been... I don't fucking know. All pilots lose some fatigue. Oh, all pilots lose some fatigue. So not just the ones that we've been resting. All pilots lose some fatigue. Including the ones that we haven't been resting. Yes. Cremble lost 1 fatigue. Every time a pilot doesn't fight, they get 1 fatigue back, so you can just rotate them endlessly. Here's the problem. I don't wanna. Oh, do you have any hope? Hope is still in the box. Nah. I stole that box, dude. So now we don't have camp anymore. Participate in combat to unlock. You already stopped to camp or resupply recently, and it's too risky to stop again without securing the area. Supplies in inventory 0. Required 1. But we can't go anywhere to get more. We just have to keep going. So we have a battlefield, we have a liberation, or a breach. And the game so far has taught me that if you travel too far, you get fucked. So I don't know how many hours it will take to get up there. It's not telling me this. Like, if you want a map like this with, like, really harsh timers, you have to give people previews of this is going to take this long. If you don't do that, shit's gonna go weird. You're close to the battle site. The briefing room lights up with topographic data and enemy alerts. The crew await your orders. We're gonna bring our rookie this time. So, we have a rookie! Magna? Sorry, I'm very CZN brained at the moment. So, this rookie doesn't do shit yet. A rookie cookie. So, we are going to name this rookie. I'm going to draw a new name from the list. Get your name in now. Got your name in. Goober Incarnate gets hat pads? Exactly. Sari! Hey, Sari. I'm free from OBS. For those of you, like, I'm not going to tell you anything, but Sari has been working her ass off all day. Sari has been working her ass off all day. Get your points in. Get your points in. Actual nightmare. Yeah, actual nightmare. Like, I need to do what you did, but there's reasons why I don't. So let's see what name we pull for a new rookie. We have Ringsong. Ringsong. Ringsong, I would like you to give me a name between 1 and 10. That's the amount of times I will press this random button. And then you get a redo if you don't like the outcome. You get 1 redo. Give me a number. It's only worth it if the program is literally falling apart. What if I'm falling apart? What do I do then? 5? Okay, you're the first person to not pick 7. I applaud you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can take this one, or we can re-roll. You get 1 re-roll. I can glue you together. Hell yeah. We're gonna do the whole, like, what is it called? The Japanese, like, gold glue thing of broken things. We can do that. I can be sparkly. Let's go for 3. 1, 2, 3. Now you look like a rookie. Now you look like a rookie. Do you have a call sign that you want, Ringsong? Do you have a call sign? Acceptable? That's a bad call sign. I've made that joke twice today. I'm running out of material. No. Hamster cheeks, that's a good call sign. That's a good call sign. You'll be joining such illustrious ranks as Kill Murder Chainsaw, Kitsune, Reject God, and then Hamster Cheeks. Let's go with that. Oh my god. I love it. I fucking love it. Let's go. Hey AJ, how you doing? Hello, hello. Oh, this is gonna be great. Let's get you a mech. So we've got the Sentinel mech here that is currently un-anythinged. Primary weapon. You're gonna get a machine gun for now. We don't really know what you're good at yet. You're a rookie. You need to get tested in combat before we know what your potential is. So let's give you a gun. And some legs. Some more legs. For now, we're playing pure mech. We'll do like Franken mechs later. Don't worry about it. We'll play Franken mech later. No, a backpack. You can have this funky looking SMG as a sidearm. I do not mind, but I would like you to be relatively mobile. Speaking of, we've got hot rod thrusters. Let's go. We can move. One vent, one mass, overheat buffer. Ooh, heat vent. And then, do you have a favorite coloring song? Would you like a color fit? The derpiest mech I ever saw. It's named Bine. It's just named Leg. Third Veronica dupe from level 50 pulls. First of all, congrats on 50, and hell yeah, Veronica. Isn't Veronica 2 the one where you get to aim your ballistae? Because that one's sick. Watch Ring become a terror on the battlefield, but still with a red shirt coated baby face. Yes. I mean, have you ever looked at a hamster? They look like they've seen like multiple wars and are still psychos about it. Died for our sins. Oh no. Third makes a ballista on old. Ah, okay. Oh no, like, oh, it's the third copy, so you've got 4 in total? Is that what you mean? Third dupe? That's, sorry. Crembo! I just spent 3 hours assembling an IKEA wardrobe. What, in the, like, inside an IKEA or like at home? It's not supposed to take that long. We can make you a red shirt. We can do that. We can go like there. There you go. 4 in total. Oh, okay. I see. My onslaughts because I'm a helper. Enabler. Alright, here's our squid. Let's go send him in. Let's see how this goes. People are getting less experience now because there's 4 of us. Oh, but that's okay. Oh, you know what? Hold up. One thing that I want to check. Level increase, confirm new trait. Yeah, we've not confirmed any of the new traits yet. Look at all of these traits that we have. Maddie can learn to repair now. It's the only option anyway. And then pilots adapted backpack use can store more charges or 20% more experience plus 1 fatigue and plus 1 trauma limit. It feels like we should pick that one, but like more backpack sounds cool, right? But we should probably pick up Remarkable. Maddie is pretty remarkable. You've got to give her that. Maddie, what do you want? Would you like Remarkable or would you like more backpack? Makes me tempted to run May, Veronica, Mika. I mean, yeah, that's the main team people are running, right? That's the main team. While Maddie like thinks about this, let's go have a look at Crembo. Pulse field, which means we can now bounce back shots at enemies. This is going to be funny as fuck. Plus a minus heat dissipation, but 100% more shield status resistance. Recovers health and mech integrity on remaining parts when losing one of the parts of their mech. I don't like that. Let's go take this, and then hardened, extremely tough, 45% more body barrier, 45% more body armor, and 10 more max health. Crembo cannot die. Then we have stabilized over there on Loki. And I think Maddie's remarkable. Let's make Maddie remarkable. We have a liberation. Take on the enemy while minimizing damage to civilians. Yeah, Hobo, you're absolutely right. It can be a problem. We'll see about that. We'll see about it. Like, so far, I'll be honest, I do not like the skill shrubbery. I don't want to call it skill trees. It's not a fucking skill tree. The steel shrubbery, I'm not a fan of. I think they're really underwhelming. But Infernal also just hinted that there's stuff beyond level 5, and we'll have to see what that is. We need to be careful here, Commander. Try to minimize damage. These are people's homes. Local resistance forces will be here to help soon. It's talent gacha? Just because it's random doesn't mean it's... you know... I have, like, structural issues with what you just said. Okay, so... Here we are. Here is the thing we're trying not to blow up, and here is the enemy out in the open. Does someone want to explain this? Does someone want to, like, explain this to me real quick? While we're here? Because I think we're just shooting people now. I think now it's just shooting time. Oh, how does the stabilizer work? So, action can only be performed by a limited number of times per fight. Is it for the entire 5 seconds? Now we're just gonna walk. We're just gonna walk. It's gonna be fine. We're just gonna walk. We're gonna walk back here. We don't want to walk too far back. But like some level of back. And then look at that. Isn't that beautiful? There. Kind of like XCOM 2's random extra talents. I brought up XCOM as well, Hoboshurer, when we looked at it last stream. We looked at, well, last Friday we looked at the tutorial. And it's a really apt comparison. My biggest complaint about XCOM, and one of the reasons why I do not like XCOM, one of the big reasons, is that I think that character progression in XCOM is fucking awful. Every character progression in XCOM is a choice between one of two things, one of which is usually so much better that it's not really a choice. And that doesn't make for interesting character upgrades, right? If you want to do character upgrades right, look at, he's about to say it, Troubleshooter. Troubleshooter has fantastic character progression. And the fact that this instantly reminded me of XCOM is not a good thing. It really, really isn't. It really isn't. After we're done shooting there, I just want to move back here. Not gonna lie. I'll just want high ground. Skill roulette made new XCOM 1 so much better. What do you mean? How did it make that better? Mind you, the randomization of it isn't really where I take my fault. That's not really the issue I have with it. Obviously here with rookies, you have no idea what they're gonna have. Like, what if what we have for Ring is absolute dog shit? Like, sucks to exist, I suppose. But what if it isn't? Oh, we're just gonna shoot. Well, that's a lot of shooting. And we need to keep going, otherwise we are going to impact with that house. And what I do like collateral, the mission specifically tells me not to collateral. God, this man can walk. Holy shit. There was an advanced option in XCOM Enemy Within that made all but a few classes, class-based skills run. Oh, that's what you mean, Ferris. Yes. You know what? That was actually fun. Yeah. XCOM 2 skill tree could have just been double the class, each class cut in half in the middle, and it would have been the exact same. Yeah, basically. Convoluted, but yeah. Let's see how this goes. I'm really excited for that first sniper shot. Hell yeah, brother! Immediate! So they didn't tell me that this is someone's house. Let's see how long. So here's the first sniper rifle. Donk immediately takes the tread out. Oh, that's... That is... Oh. So, I'm gonna say this. The thing that was good about Phantom Brigade before is still fantastic, right? Like, that part, still great. Oh, the second shot connected as well. The second shot sort of connected? Sort of. Look, I can make 17s appear. Whee! Oh, there's a lot more there. Cool. The things that are good about Phantom Brigade are still the things that are good about it, right? But I don't know how much I like any of the new changes. Like, any of the new stuff that I'm supposed to be excited about, I'm not. And that isn't great. That really isn't great. I'm gonna dash a little. It's gonna make our hit chances really bad until we get over here, in which case it's gonna make them really good. I'm worried about this thing. Can we not change these symbols? I thought I remembered something like that. Hello, you've unfortunately looked out from your little hiding place. It was a mistake. It shall, well, it shan't be your last, but it'll get close. It'll get close. We don't have thrusters to shield bash. That would be really funny. What if we pulse field here? This action is instantaneous and will immediately affect this planning phase. It can not be cancelled once confirmed. Would you like to apply it? This unit is protected by a high-intensity magnetic field. Kinetic projectiles making contact will ricochet without inflicting damage. This unit is protected by a high-intensity magnetic field. Kinetic projectiles make contact will ricochet without inflicting damage. Limited charges can only be performed a limited number of times per fight. So good, they had to say it twice. So I hope that's the rest of this turn. If not, you know, I don't know, problematic. We'll talk about them when we get there. Ring dashing? No, we're just normal moving, believe it or not. Oh, we should be dashing. You know what? We should absolutely be dashing. This is a grand idea. We're so smart. No, we're still not building up heat. What the fuck? We're still not heating up. I don't know why. Why are we not heating up? And then once that shooting is over, once we're past that shooting phase, then we go hide in the woods. I'm led to believe that's where the Pope shits, but that's okay. We're not a choir boy. It'll be fine. Speedy like a hamster. Yeah, homo, that's exactly what it is. Alright, let's send it. Once again, the thing I'm most excited about are these two sniper shots. First one is hopefully going to connect with that thing. Donk! Sexy! And then the second one goes wide, but holy... Look at that! We took off an entire arm, right arm's gone, that's the main weapon gone. This thing's only on secondary weapon now, which means it only has an SMG. Sick. Then, let's see what happened with the shotgun play over here. What did we do here? So we went into, you can't touch this. Oh my god, and it really is ricocheting really weirdly. That was a really good shotgun shot immediately. This one was a bit mid. And now as they are about to turn, we're still very repulsive. As they're about to turn, we are going to turn on them. They manage to face us just in time. We connect directly. And then there's the numbers. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see the numbies. Why did that not do anything? Wait, why did that not do anything? We did some damage here, then we did like the second volley, and then this did nothing. Huh? You see that? The second round dealt no damage whatsoever. Why? So, shot, shot. Those are fine. Nothing, nothing. It doesn't help that health bars don't update. These are the health bars at the end, and you can't see the health bars moving in between. That makes very little sense to me. We've got missiles mid-flight. Maddie's working her magic again. Let's go into planning for the next turn. This tank is just flat out dead. That's a dead pilot. That's a proper dead pilot. A dead pilot. It's the worst British accent you've ever heard. Good luck with that. Honestly, this guy is super focused on our ring song over here. We don't have to engage with that. The best part is we do not have to engage with that. We have full cover. We can just sit here. And then we wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And then eventually, there's like a dumb asshole coming in. And we can deal with that. Hold up. Let's move slightly out. Slightly out. There we go. They're not doing anything, so they can't hit us. They can't hit us. Just want to stay low. And then we're waiting. I mean, that's a bit very late, but that's optimal. Technically, we could just start firing here. That's okay. That'll be fine. Can we get a third sniper shot? We can get a third sniper shot. We might as well, alright? Might as well tag that. Maddie over here. Maddie with the missiles. Boom. Boom. We're still repulsive on Krembo. How long does this last? Focus camera. How long does this last? Nobody knows how skill descriptions work. Nobody knows but the dev team. Let's give it a second. Let's let them advance, and then as we do this, we're gonna try and follow them in. I don't want to like get too close, but I don't want options in case this doesn't die. And here we go. First sniper shot goes wide, but the first three rockets connect. That's the pilot gone. I forgot we're firing at Krembo. Don't worry about that. Oh, come on. That's just cheap. I need to see the last one. And where am I shot at? Wait, that's the missile though. There's the sniper shot. I don't know about you, Twitch chat. I don't know about you. But does that sniper shot look like it connected with its hip there? And then here's the third. That's a miss. That's a miss. A very near miss, but that's a miss. So far, we've seen multiple sniper hits that clearly impact the enemy model, but then the game just says, nah, that's not a hit, bro. Nah, we're not giving you that. Nah, don't worry about it. That's not happening. That's not happening. Oh, he's shooting Krembo. That's funny. You're so funny. Aw, you're just a cute little guy. You know what? You know what we should do? We have these per mission, right? Can only be performed a limited number of times per fight. So we're just going to do that again, because I don't want to defend. I want to turn mechs into dinosaurs. Never mind. Don't worry about that. We're just going to shoot them. Everyone else, chill the fuck out. We're taking damage. I'm not supposed to... Oh, no, that's the missiles, probably. That's probably the missiles that are doing it. Well then, Commander, Furlan Freedom Forces will secure the area. Let's head back to base. That went... You know, that went. Let's go with that went. I am very, very happy with the movement exhibited by Ringsong. Repulsion is kinetic only, and you're telling me that SMG isn't kinetic? Oh no, the explosion from the missiles. Yes. The explosions from the missiles, that's fair. That obviously isn't getting repulsed, yeah. Who vented? Mallow! I didn't see an x-ray of his balls being blasted apart, so how would I know it's it? We're not playing fucking Sniper Warfare. Milo, how you doing? Hello, hello. Turning mechs into dinosaurs, why not cure cancer first? Because I want to turn people into dinosaurs. Thank you, Ferris. Exactly the reference. Exactly the reference. There's Loki. This is the first time that no one's leveling. Except for, never mind. Wait, it didn't take Ringsong's name. This is still Nadia. We need to change this. Did I just not name them? This is probably my mistake. Generator and a large payload. 20% damage radius, 20% structure splash. This is for Maddie, right? This is for Maddie use only. Bigger explosions. She would approve. Nox medium legs we're absolutely taking with us. I'm looking for interesting things. I'm looking for never before seen dumb shit. That doesn't exist, so we're just gonna get materials. There we go. That'll do. Gimme. If taking damage contributes to XP, it doesn't. Not taking damage does, though. Just passing through before shopping to say hi to my favorite duck. Aww. Once you meet them, tell them I said hi. Okay, so the more we play this, by the way, the more I really dislike this new structure. This new mission structure, I don't like. I don't like this. Like, now somehow we're in Western Pass. I don't know how we made it to Western Pass. Why is this yellow now? Why is there an arrow to... This new system is not one I enjoy. It's really wonky, and I'd much rather not do it. Let's have a look at what happened with Ringsong. There. Promote! Ringsong is a Deadeye. Oh. Oh, that's annoying. So you're good at long range. You're good at long range. Weapons training or Slugger. This pilot can reroute power from propulsion to weapon systems, trading movement speed for damage output. Fuck! You're telling me you can stop moving to do 35% more damage? Huh. Weapon training? Deal more weapon damage. I mean, we're taking Slugger, right? We've got Coolant, sir. What the fuck? Huh. We've got Coolant Surge, so you can even keep firing Scout and Glass Cannon. Dude. Dude, my guy. Expert marksman, long range damage 40%. Fuck. That's insane. This sounds great. This sounds absolutely great. What is half HP when you can do double damage? Exactly, you just stay away from enemies. Click on heads the build. The problem is I already have a sharpshooter and I already hate sniper rifles. So, what counts as long range damage? What counts as long range damage? Is it a specific weapon category? Do we have mortar? We don't. I mean, technically, kind of. We've guided missile launchers. Do those count? Like, I don't really know what counts as long range damage. The weapons have range categories. Okay, let's have a look at things, shall we? So if I look at the sniper rifle, where would I see that? if I were like an intrepid duck streamer on the internet, hypothetically speaking, where would I see that? Like, obviously I can see that 107 meters minimum range is long, but let's say I was looking for something to indicate that. Top right, that Wi-Fi symbol. Long range. Sick. Thanks, Infernal. That helps a lot. There it is. This weapon is optimized for long distance engagements. It might have reduced damage at shorter distance required for certain pilot traits. Required for certain pilot traits. It even references that. Sick. So now we have to ask ourselves the question. Medium, 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 short, 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 short. Missile launcher, long range. Maddie is going to hate what I'm about to do. Maddie's going to hate what I'm about to do. That's the long range weapon. Missiles are long range. You can't spell harm without LRM unless you spell it correctly. I think we're just going to do that, huh? I think that's what's about to happen. So we're going to take this off. It's upgradable. Interesting. This part can be upgraded to a higher level, increasing its stat. We're going to fuck with that in a second. So I want to take this off. We're going to keep the clusters on. We are going to go over here. Mind you, I don't particularly like the snail. I wish we had like a different missile launcher thing. Wait, you... Oh, the MLS one-shot isn't... Oh, wait, you're not a... Ooh. You are not... You're not a sidearm. I thought this was a sidearm. I think I like the snail more still. Heat generation 150. Then again, we can fire this a lot faster. You know what? Fuck it. Let's fuck with this. Let's fuck with this. Ring as heat dissipation 2? Exactly. Exactly. Harlem, correct. We're bringing all of the missiles now? We're bringing all of the missiles now, yeah. Yeah, we are. We can even just go back to... We can just give Maddie your weapon back as well. Let's click this upgrade button. It just puts it to level 2. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. You can kind of keep pace with it. And then for some reason... the other thing we're going to do is, while we're here... Oh, this doesn't have a slot. This doesn't have a socket for us to, like, put the thingy on. We need, like, a better version of it. We just need a better version of it. How good are partially guided missiles so far? I don't know. We only had fully guided missiles until now. So, stand by. Upgrades. Do we have anything? I remember this tree being bigger as well, but that might just be me. Unlocks uncommon equipment for extending workshop hardware. Yes, please. Give me that. Then we have more pilots. We kind of want extra unit slots, right? We only have 1 unit core. I don't necessarily want to burn that yet. Camp supply storage. This is what I really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really want. Unfortunately, it uses 2 camp supplies. What the fuck? Weird. Weird. So what is this? I want to just like explore this question mark. You discover a small abandoned bunker with a long-range transmitter. It's an unassuming, rugged box covered in dust. An encrypted signal will be sent somewhere if it's powered on. There's only one way to find out what it does. Turn it on! Your crew powers up the transmitter. It sends a quick ping through the lines and goes silent. A minute later, a large metal panel on the bunker wall drops open, revealing a heavy weapon. It's a valuable find, but it's best to leave quickly. The enemy tends to monitor caches like these. We got a long-range weapon and an incoming patrol detect. A DC-1 impact cannon. This is also long range, but considerably shorter range. How about we try this? How about we try this on Ringsong instead of going all the missiles all the time, huh? Ballistic, movement sway, so we need to be steady when we fire this. J&I manufacturer. Quick loader, and it has a weapon module. Kinetic weapon firing proximity detonated rounds. It's a bolter. It's a motherfucking bolter. Ability to counter fast targets and quickly deliver splash damage more than compensates for lower explosive payloads relative to missiles. Yeah, we're gonna use this. And now there's a patrol. Which I want to fuck with. But before we fuck with that, let's go to my squid. What up, my squids? I'm just saying things. Don't listen to me. Let's install this. And then for our weapon module, 20% more damage radius and 20% more structure splash. We're not going to hurt ourselves with that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. It won't be. It'll be a disaster. Alright, what's next? What's next? We have this battlefield, and then there's a patrol. That patrol is a funky, like, looking icon. Basic components are the only reward. They are coming for me. Okay, so they want us to potentially escape those? But why not just fight them? Let's just fight them. The mobile base has been knocked offline by a long-range volley from a nearby patrol. Protect the base from incoming enemy forces while the crew restores power. Sure. Let's go. I have no idea how bad this is going to be. We're sitting here. Squad in position. Light rain is great for heat dissipation. All of these obstacles, not great for cannon fire. The engine took a hit. We'll need you to buy us some time. Take defensive positions and prevent more damage to the base. If I was an enemy, where would I be? All the way over fucking there. That's the answer. The answer is all the way over there. Oh, we can intercept. Oh, we're going to intercept. This is our range. Our range is a bit... Wow, they're zooming. Never mind. I was going to say our range is a bit shit. It's not. It's really not. Okay, we need to move forward. We need to move closer. I want to be like up here. I want to be up here. Yeah, being up there sounds great. Oh, they're dashing. That's what they're doing. Fuck it. It'll be fine. More warplaning power. Not quite. No, not quite that. Can I get there early? We really cannot, huh? We can get up there and then we wait a little bit. Give me one shot there. Then, Krembo. God, I need thrusters on Krembo, dude. What was that? There was an error warning there. Low precision warning. Oh, because we're overshooting our turn. That's why. That's okay. And then last but not least, we've got a Maddie. I just want to get these missiles into the air. It doesn't really matter whether they're doing anything. They do have that really annoying trajectory though, so maybe we don't do that because I'm afraid we're going to like shoot Ringsong in the back. Is sacrificing movement for damage an active skill or passive? It's an active. You go -6 movement and then you got 35 damage. We don't even have that yet. We don't have it yet. Alright, it's just big positioning turn 1. Let's do this. They're really fucking zooming, dude. Look at this. Oh. Wait. Okay, that wasn't one of us. I was slightly panicking there. Holy! Commander, a large group of drones just appeared on our scans. Do not let any of them approach the base. You copy. Oh, that was really good damage. Pretty sure it's a passive. Ooh, you think so? There is a drone. And there is another drone. Okay. What happened here? We collided, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, so... Well, that happened. This is kind of bad. I think we need to be down. We need to run down. I don't want to take all this fire. What if we go here? And then after we've moved there, we shoot this. They are coming in, which is the problem. But we're gonna get... Oh, we're long since past when they get there. And then we can intercept that drone there. Give it a second. Then we move up. And then they are going to try to shoot our base. That is happening. The tanks are so far away that they're not really doing anything to us. And starting here, we have a line of fire on exactly nothing. I'll take that shot. Meanwhile, Maddie. Maddie. Crash Course Maddie. There she is. We're going to put her in the way of that. Actually, you know what? What if we delete that? And then afterwards, we make our way over here. Out of range means we can't target at all, okay. We'll think about that as we go. Crembo on the way there, by the way. We might as well take those shots. Let's go. Okay, much better. Right of way, right of way. Donk! That's the pilot, by the way. That's the pilot immediately. Holy shit, that cannon. That cannon is sick. I like it a lot. Very nice. Let's start with Crembo over here. Because I would like to move and then subsequently sort of intercept this drone. This does not kill it. It's important to know that this does not kill the drone. This might. What is that? Oh, that's the muzzle flash. Okay, I was wondering what that effect was there. This is unfortunate. This is still unfortunate. We might have to move around and shoot that with a cannon. In fact, that's exactly what we're going to do. And then we just kind of wait. We're steady long enough for that to work. And then Maddie, we are going to... we're going to be careful. Because if I do this, we're immediately going to collide. See there. There it is. There it is again. We're going to wait. Yeah, right of way. It's all just right of way. And then once we've waited long enough... There is many more drones. Okay, more drones incoming. I repeat, more drones incoming. Can encounter agile targets through proximity views. It did say that, it's true. I get incredibly uneasy when I see like this movement there, but like... It's gonna be fine. See, it's all calibrated. Drone still going, I repeat. Okay, that drone isn't anymore. That's annoying. I believe in the Krembo that believes in me. There's more drones. Are you kidding me? Why are there more drones? Why are there more drones? And how do we deal with them? We just have to shoot them, right? Like, that's it. That's all there is to it. But all the sniper fire is already allocated to annoying tank targets. And then this annoying drone target. Technically, one sniper round that connects kills. If it connects, it kills. Let's scoot over there. Oh, let's not scoot over there. Hold up, let's scoot slightly up. Up is counterproductive, I know. But it's so that this cannon shot doesn't like randomly hit us. And then this should take care of that. Okay. Feeling good about this turn. Less so about that shotgun round. That was the tank. That's that drone. That's really sexy. Missiles, that's another drone. And that's a concussed pilot. Wonderful. That's so many more drones, dude. That's just drones. They are everywhere. We believe that this is going to take them out. I'm just going to believe. I believe in fairy tales and also in Ringsong. And we're going to move up. I don't know what I'm doing with that drone. You know what? What I'm doing with that drone is shoot it. That new and exciting drone solutions. We're going to shoot the drone. Cool. Oh, we're at it. We're gonna try and shoot that. I know there's a building in the way, unfortunately. But we only have so much that we can do here. I'm gonna try and keep pace with it as well. We'll see how that goes. We're walking up there, dealing with that. And then I want Maddie to fall back, like all the way back. Nothing should get in our way there. I just want to be able to say, hey, drones. Send it. God, the shotgun really doesn't do shit, huh? We missed. That's really bad. And this tank is also still alive. Still alive, still doing science, unaccounted for. Just rude. With the rudeness. Try to cook that. Look at this. We can just keep firing. Holy shit. What is heat? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. You know what would be sick right now? Sidearms. Sidearms would be so cool right now. I might be learning a valuable lesson right now. I might be learning a very valuable lesson right now. How do I deal with this drone? How do I deal with this drone? It's just gonna keep moving. I don't want it to move. I would like this drone to end. I would like this zebra to stop. That's a deep cut reference. Bonus points if you get that one. Not just a deep cut reference, like no one's gonna get that. I transposed it into a different language, for Christ's sake. Karen, I try not to be like weird and arcane challenge. Level impossible, I tell you. Hull points are a resource too. I mean, yeah, but is the base a resource? I don't know about that part. We got him. Don't worry about the friendly fire. Don't worry about the friendly fire. Don't worry about it. It's fine. And Ring Song. MV fucking P. I don't know about the brawler nature of what we're doing here, considering your HP suck dick, but damn, dude. You took out everything that posed a threat to our armor. We almost got the engines running. Hurry up and extract. But I want to kill it. But it's still alive. What do you mean? But let me shoot it. Father, I have a gun. I must kill the tank. We took a lot of damage. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. There's level 5 for Maddie. Hell yeah. Frame integrity, don't worry about it. Krembo with nothing that happened to him. Nothing ever happens to Krembo. Max fatigue, so we don't need to rest again, right? Hell yeah, Ring Song. Oh, brother. Can I have some kills? Brother, please. Oh, brother, I back off you. Salvage everything. Salvage everything. So 1, 2. I don't know, dude. I don't know. 3. I don't like this, by the way. The campfire system is annoying the shit out of me. I do not like it. It's the only type that doesn't progress you to the end. Huh. That's it? That's fucking awkward? I cannot find anything good to say about the new mission structure. As much as I want to. I'm trying, because at the end of the day, like, Phantom Brigade is a shit ton of fun. You're seeing... What? Did this cook my... like... Did this cook my entire frame? Did it set it to 0, or did it just not do anything? Continue to oppress the province in your absence. Stopping to rest is a necessity and shouldn't be an issue, but the local population might start losing hope. Who gives a shit? What does this mean, 0? If it said plus something or minus something, I'd understand, but this just says 0? Is my longbow okay? My longbow's okay. Nothing happened. But enemies regrouping in 8 hours, and I don't think I get to do anything in 8 hours. Well, I don't know how long it takes to get to this battlefield. Anyway, so this is the problem, right? You're seeing the fun parts of Phantom Brigade. The combat, the interactions, the planning, the entire timeline system, intensely fun. Old Phantom Brigade was the same way. It was an absolute blast to do that, right? An absolute fucking blast to play. The new mission structure gives it a form to press into. That's not a bad thing, because the old one was very open world, no guidance, go, and that wasn't good. That wasn't good. This, however, is too forward. This is too much in the other direction. The pendulum has swung all the way to the other side. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I'm honestly not a fan of that change. As much as I want to be, I do not enjoy it. Can I please look at this? Thank you. I really wish I could point at this and go like, yeah, this is sick. But the new tutorial, the new campaign structure is worse, but in a different way worse. Oh, I think that was the health, because I don't think we ever had that health ring song. I think we were trying to heal up from there. Parallel printing, okay. Then workshop. Like, we can't do anything in workshop, right? No, we can do a couple of things. But nothing that really matters. Yeah, nothing that really matters. So we need to find new things. Where was the... Parts of the higher level scrapped in the past, while you no longer have these parts in the inventory, they still contribute to unlocking a higher workshop level. Oh, we need one more sidearm. That's what it is. So we need one more sidearm to go to the next workshop level. That's how it is. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. The new progression style, not a fan. I'm repeating myself now. Let's go see whether we can reach this battlefield. If we can't, that's annoying, and... yeah, we can make it. We can make this. The base comes alive with the sound of boots crashing against the floor. In the hangar, an engineer shouts his instructions to the crew and a pilot rushes to prepare. The squad awaits your orders. To the battlefield! But everyone's still, like, fatigued. The fatigue is also, like, 1 out of 2 fatigue. Like, that shit's just way too low, right? That is just way too low. And yeah, this is just apparently a passive, by the way. Weapon damage unit speed is just a passive. And we don't have it. That's the important news. Let's go take over critical, but minus 20% experience. Meh. No, that's still fine. And then we go out. I'm glad that they tried to, like, the one good thing that I see so far is that they try to make pilots do something, right? Max fatigue penalty on some of the classes. That's the other thing. I talked last stream about the fact that everything was a trade-off. Like, even the smallest effect came with a downside. It's good to create that friction, right? It's good to make your players make choices. But some of these benefits are so fucking minute that I wonder why they would have had to have a trade-off. Brigades here, folks. Look sharp. Aim true. We're gonna make it out of this. I don't know about that one. Something new management. Oh, we have allies. Further Freedom Forces. And we have a shit ton of enemies. Like, a fuckload of them. That's great. That's fantastic. I love it. Don't. You'll be sort of careful here. You know what? That's careful enough. That's good enough. Maddie, God, I wish we had the like potential to do what I want to do immediately, but we don't. We also don't have an arcing missile launcher like I'm used to. We have one lying around that we could be using instead, but we're just not. We can make our way through there together. There, half the rockets are going to impact with the side of that building. But that's okay. Then, you know what? We should probably just take position here already. We can snap some shots in that direction. That's really nice. And we can do it relatively fast immediately. Let's just get those in. We might even get 3 before they really get out of range. It's not fantastic, it's not perfect, but it's something. No one's colliding with anything? No one's colliding with anything yet. Perfect. And then last but not least, we take the Crembo. And we make Crembo flank, weirdly enough. I don't like that flank. I would prefer if we went here. And then because it's trying to like make me go a different way, go here. They're all like headed to the left, huh? That's okay. We can live with that. Let's see what the first couple of shots hit. This did nothing. That took an arm off. And we won't know what that's gonna do. The level faster from being out of harm's way? I don't think so, no. What I want to know is what the cannon shot did. Oh! That's the splash radius? That? What? I know I added 20% to it, but I didn't think, hey, double it and give it to the next area was an option. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, we're still firing, by the way. We're not done yet. We're still firing. We're gonna come under fire, but from an angle that's not gonna hit us. Maybe. It might hit us, actually. Never mind. That tank is going to be there. This battlefield is a clusterfuck. This battlefield is an absolute clusterfuck. Holy shit. This is what I would classify as bad. Really bad. Sniper-wise, like, that's still connecting, and I hope it impacts with that tank and kills it, but I have no way of knowing whether it does. So the earliest available fire we have is here, which we have to walk. We have to walk. No way out of it. There's also fire coming in, like, targeted at our sniper. We can do, like, a lot in terms of distance before we stand and turn again. And then that's a really good shot. We get another one? We can get another one. Perfect. I hope that these are gonna do anything, but I won't get my hopes up. I won't get my hopes up. That means, with now knowing how big those booms are, that means Krembo isn't going in there. Originally the plan was to have Krembo go in there and do like a little tanking, you know? That's not happening anymore. That is flat out not happening. Can we get two? No, we cannot. Let's go put that here just in case. And let's put that here just in case. Go. Good crash. Oh my god! That's a dead pilot. That pilot's gone. That mech's gone. That tank's gone. What? Check this out. Yo, check this out, everyone. Everything's fine. Cannon. Holy shit. Here's the next cannon. Makes this guy crash. Oh no, the impact here is what makes it crash. Wow. Holy shit. That is insane. Now we need to fall back. Now we need to fall back. Let's see when our earliest shot is. Our earliest shot is here. We can honestly take that shot. That's funny. Our next one is here, and we can take this one. I'll happily take those. Where's Krembo? We are going to take Ring Song, and we're going to do a little maneuver that I like to call fucking off. Actually, do we need to fuck off? We don't need to. We can go places. We can be someone. Hold up, what if we did none of that? What if we decided, oi, King of the Hill rules, right? We go uppy. We get shot while we're uppy. Let's not do that. What if we decide, hey, we can like walk here? We can walk. Let's shove this back just a little bit. I don't mind impacting the side of that building, but I don't want to impact the side of the building that I'm next to. Meanwhile, Maddie. These are cluster missiles. They're not going to friendly fire, right? Zinni! Hello, Zinni! Yeah, Infernal, that's exactly it. That's exactly the problem. Krembo. Krembo goes over here. Yeah, and Maddie needs to evacuate. We need to get Maddie out of there. That should be out of scatter. Maddie over there. And then... Not enough arc on these, I swear. What if we went way further? What if we went way further? Well, that's way further, Good job, Care. Well done. That should go over Crimbo's head and land. I'm okay with this. Send it. The friendly fire over there. That's the enemy mech down. Holy shit, the devastation. What a crescendo! I've never used the word crescendo like this, but damn, that's exactly what that is. Holy shit. We took a shit ton of damage again. I honestly couldn't tell you where. We felt very safe. Very, very safe there. Maddie didn't take anything. Cremo didn't take anything. Loki didn't take anything. And Ringsong didn't take anything. It must have been the allies that we accidentally, you know? Hey look, 20% structure damage. I don't even want that shotgun. I want like new interesting things. Are there new interesting things? There's a new shield. We do need to find a sidearm for the thingy, right? I think this SMG will probably do. Let's go take the shotgun as well. We can give that to... Oh, we will absolutely give that to Krembo. God. Hilarious, I tell ya. Ring also didn't get any fatigue because they leveled up. No, Ring is now fatigued. Ring is on 2 out of 2 fatigue. You can't see it because my stupid face is in front of it, but... And there is 35% weapon damage for less unit speed. We're 100% taking that. Basically mini nukes? Yeah. And I know it says long range, but it's really a mid-range weapon. Like, I'm a big fan. That shit is very cool. Kind of excited to see what happens past level 5. Something has to happen there. We don't know what it is yet. But unfortunately, we won't be seeing that today. Let me give this a save. Because for today, ducklings, I have to cut it early today. I have to mildly cut it early today. Because groceries are coming. I need to go get groceries. They should be here in... hold up, I need to check on the app. 8 minutes from now. 8 minutes from now. So, everybody. We're going to be playing more Phantom Brigade tomorrow. Judging by what we saw of the new map today, and how the map handles today, I don't know whether we're doing a full playthrough. I really don't like the new map. I really, really don't like it. The campaign structure is not fun for me. However, what is fun about Phantom Brigade is still fun. Like, the combat is still just as fucking cool as it was before, and now we have pilot stuff for it. I wish we could just have the old map, but with pilots. I wish we could just have that. Someone make a mod for it, please. In the meantime, everyone, let's go bundle you all up and where are we going? Where are we going, honestly? Can we go home? I'll throw you a Teachy. You know what? Hichi's fucking cool. I'm gonna throw you a Teachy and then I'm gonna run away because I need to go get groceries. Everybody, I'm going to be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. CET. We're going to pick up from here. We're definitely going to do tomorrow's stream still. Tomorrow will also be a normal / slightly longer stream. No early interruptions tomorrow. So we should get a good bite into gameplay tomorrow. We should get a good bite into it tomorrow. And I hope to see you there for that. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I hope you had some fun. And I hope you have a great rest of your day or night or evening. Whatever it currently is, wherever you are. Thank you so much for joining me. And with that, good night.